What's up, people? It's Baby J. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk about a video that's been kind of going around in the black community on YouTube, and it's been getting a lot of sisters talking. It's called I Want a Million Subbies Like ... and it was first put up by Brown Goddess 01. And what she said in this video, basically, it really struck me as a new YouTuber. What she basically said is that you have people that look at the YouTubers that are kind of like rock star status. You know, they got 400,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, and you have people that kind of covet that and wish that they had the subscribers and views that they had. Why can't I have that? Why can't I do what they're doing? And she said, don't covet that. Who said that that was your destiny? Who said that that's where you're supposed to be? You came on here for the love of being a YouTuber, so keep that in mind and be happy with what you do have when it comes to subscribers. And that really struck a chord with me, because as a new YouTuber, the first thing you pay attention to is the numbers. How many views did I get today? How many subscribers did I get this week? How many? Maybe I can do a video and maybe get more subscribers. I mean, you're pretty much, when you're looking up things on how to start your channel, it pretty much tells you to pay close attention to those numbers. So it becomes this big monster of paying attention to the numbers and forgetting why you started your YouTube channel in the first place. And that really struck a chord with me. So Brown Goddess 01, I just want to say thank you for making that. I've only been in YouTube for about 6 months, and I started my channel to show off my creative thoughts, my creative poetry, music. That's what I wanted to show off. I realized about a year ago that I had pretty much moved away from my music and my poetry. Me not doing my music and my poetry is just not, I'm not happy without it. And I was having a really low time. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get back to my music. I'm going to get back to my poetry. And this time, I'm not going to just write a song or write a poem and stick it in a notebook. I'm going to share my stuff. I'm going to let people hear it, like it or not. And on top of that, I will share whatever I'm thinking, whether it be what's going on in the world, whether it be something funny that's on my mind, like what black folks do, which is another video I did, or it'll be something serious like this. So I thank you for that. I really do thank you for that. And that's why Thoughts Freed is here. Thoughts Freed is for me to share my thoughts and my music and my poetry with you, and it should stay that. Whether I have 33 subscribers like I have now, or I have 1 million subscribers, I want to share it with whoever's interested. You really set me straight on that. There have been other women that have made response videos to Brown Goddess 01's video, and I've pretty much looked at all that I could find. One that I really liked was the Socialite Life, and she basically said a lot of us, when we are upset about not getting the subscribers and the viewers that we want, then we start making excuses. Well, it's because they don't like the complexion of my skin, dark skin versus light skin. They have a problem with my hair. They have a problem with this and that. And she said, why are we coming up with all these excuses? And don't get me wrong, it's not to say that these problems don't exist, but why are we using those excuses as a crutch? Let's do something about it. We're busy complaining, and we keep complaining, but what are we going to actually change? And that struck a chord with me also. So here is how I'm going to break down what I think about the whole thing. Y'all still with me? Good. So you have the superstar YouTubers. You have the ones that got all the subscribers. They do meet and greets. They're getting brand deals. They're just awesome, right? And you feel like, as a YouTuber who's trying to be on the come up, hey, why don't I contact my favorite YouTuber, let them know about my channel, and just kindly ask if they like it. Can they support it? Or let me just comment to them and ask them for some advice. So then you send them something, whether it be a comment or a direct message, and you try to get in touch with them. But then they don't answer, and you real salty about it. if I had 1,000 subscribers, which I don't, but if I did have 1,000 subscribers, I would imagine having 1,000 subscribers would be a little more harder than having the subscribers that I have now, but it would be a little easier to maintain than if I had 400,000. I can only imagine the amount of comments and instant messages or direct mail that a person can get from all of their people that like to watch them. And we're not just talking YouTube messages here. We're talking whatever platform they happen to be on. You have people that are getting messages from YouTube, from Instagram, from Twitter, from Tumblr, from Facebook. You have some that also have a P.O. box to check. So it's just like, I can only imagine how hard it may be to try to keep up with as many comments as you can and answer them when you have time to, because at the same time you may be this rock star YouTuber, but you also are trying to have a life. I understand that you actually wish some YouTubers would actually kind of help some new YouTubers out and help push them. You know, you got big, so why don't you reach back and help a sister out? I get it. They gotta like your channel first. I mean, you have a tendency to feel like people are trying to use you if you're a big YouTuber. You're coming straight from me, you just started, and now you want me to help you with your channel. I don't have time for that. And I can see both sides of it. I can see where people could not have time to do that. I can see where people would think that you have people trying to expect you to help them with their channel, and you just feel like that's not my job. And I can also see where you would want somebody to just give you a limb, just help me out, give me some advice, give me anything. But you have to kind of understand a popular YouTuber's position in that. They have other things to do. They're busy trying to continue on with what their success is. And your success, they may see you, and if they genuinely like you, they're gonna like you and comment just like they do any other channels that they like, when they're ready, on their time. Don't get upset with that. Don't feel some type of way with that. I totally agree with the socialite. Like, what she said was, why don't we start coming up with solutions? And here's what solutions I think may help, just to start that conversation. I think that we should probably start some forums or some groups on Google Plus or wherever, and it'd be a group that just kind of is a guide not only for YouTubers but for seasoned YouTubers in the black community, or maybe open it up to everybody. Does it really necessarily have to be just for the black folks? Really? I mean, I'm just saying. Have that group be a place where you can not only find out about newcomers, you can not only find out about seasoned YouTubers, but you can also get advice. You can get advice about, what can I do to make my channel better? What can I do to get a better focus? What type of camera should I use? What type of camera should I vlog with? Things like that would be an awesome resource for people in our community or any community to be able to go to. And you can have people like new YouTubers or seasoned YouTubers to go in there and just answer questions if they know the answer, put in their 2 cents and be helpful. You can also go there to see new YouTubers that posted and say, hey, I'm new, what's up, what's going on? And you can be like, okay, let me check out your channel. If you genuinely like the channel, then you share the channel, you talk about it. Another thing that would be a good idea is, most of these videos that I've been seeing as responses to Brown Goddess 01's video is, some people have been putting their favorite channels in the description box to basically support the black women that they love. And I thought that was an awesome thing to do, and I think we should do that more often. Maybe once a month you seek out new channels and pump up channels that you've been watching that are like your favorites, and post that in the description box. It's like, hey, I got some people that I like, and I got some new people that I've met. Check them out and let them know what you think, and leave it at that. Like, what does that hurt? Something else that probably needs to be fixed, but probably won't be, sadly, is the negativity. A video that I recently saw that was made by My Natural Sistas, In one of her videos, she basically said, we don't know how to support each other. And that really made me go, you know what? She has a point. How do you support each other without being catty, without having malice, without being jealous, without feeling that this person may use you to get more views or subscribers and not return the favor? How do we do that? How do we support each other without having those problems? And I'm sure there's ways to do it, but one thing that I really think that we need to get a handle on is how bitchy we are. I mean, really. As a new YouTuber, I will say that I actually had a hard time finding the community of other YouTubers. And once I got on Google Plus and figured that out, that's when I finally started to kind of figure out how to get to the community. And with Brown Goddess 01's video, that was like the video that got me to finally see where all the black women at. I mean, honestly, I did not find y'all. And probably because a lot of y'all do makeup and hair videos and I don't really search for videos like that. Once I saw all of y'all, and the way that I found a lot of your channels was by people listing your channels, and I went through every single last one of the channels that were listed in description boxes and checked them out. And it was so awesome to know that there's like this whole community of y'all. I just was like, wow. But at the same time, it was kind of bittersweet because just when I found this whole community of us, I also found the cattiness. I also found the bitchiness. I also found the negativity. As a new YouTuber, I wasn't feeling that. That's not my cup of tea. And it turned me off. I think we really need to get a handle on that before we can even try to do anything. I think we really need to get to the point where we just don't tolerate behavior like that. We need to be positive, we need to be supportive, and we need to be loving in our hearts. That is one of the things that can help any of us move forward, is just being kind and understanding to others. I think we should also think about doing more tag videos. I have yet to have anybody send me a tag video, and I would love to get one that I can do. More collabs. I would love to collab with things that I can do. I'm talking about you hair and makeup people. I'm not into makeup, I'm not into hair, so I probably won't get any collabs now. Another thing that we can do is do things that make our channels better as we grow. Better your channel bit by bit as you go. Let's do better thumbnails, let's do better topics, let's try different ways of editing, let's try different ways of making different looks on your videos. I mean, that's something that I continuously try to do. All I'm saying is that we need to continue to grow. We don't need to just continue to do the same thing. We need to continue to grow. We need to continue to support each other, learn how to support each other, not be so negative, and not be so upset with the bigger YouTubers, and not feel like they're sellouts. That's another thing. I heard somebody say they are sellouts, and I'm just like, what exactly makes them a sellout? Really, what makes them a sellout? Now they probably feel like, okay, this person was doing stuff for us, and then all of a sudden they got big and now they're doing stuff for all of them. They're not doing anything for us anymore. Well, I can understand that too, but at the same time, when you get a little bit bigger, you tend to start catering to a mass audience of more than just the same demographic you started with. You grow, your channel grows, and you start doing different things. And I hope that if I ever get to that point, I hope no one calls me a sellout. I hope if I ever get to a point where somebody wants to offer me some type of contract or deal, and I take it because it's a good opportunity for me and for me to take care of my family. I hope that nobody calls me a sellout for it. If someone notices that I've blown up basically, and I can do meet and greets and I can do that, and I'm only doing it because people liked watching what I put out and I want to put out more of what I see the people loving, then I hope people don't call me a sellout for that. I hope people just say, you know what, she started from the bottom, now she there. Like, for real, awesome. Did I really just say that. I'm just saying, I just hope that people just understand that when you grow, when your channel grows and it doesn't just stay in one spot, and it grows to a point where you're not only just having the black community watching you, you got all communities watching you, everybody like you. You gotta learn how to kind of grow with your audience. You gotta learn how to kind of meet them halfway too. So you can still do the videos that you did for your black sisters, but you're gonna have a video that's gonna be for everybody. What is wrong with that? Why is that a problem? That's success. That's like getting mad at Lil Wayne because we know how Lil Wayne got on and he was doing his thing, and then all of a sudden he jumped on a beat that has some rock music behind it, and then we saying, oh, he's a sellout because he's rapping across rock music. Why is that a problem? He can rap with anybody. It could be any beat. You throw a jazz beat on, Lil Wayne do it. Same thing with Jay-Z. You throw a rock beat on, Jay-Z can do it. You throw salsa on, maybe they can rap to it. But would you really be mad at them and say they're a sellout because they didn't rap across a rap beat? You're told as a new YouTuber by different guides that you read, if you're getting guides or if you're getting advice from somebody, to try this and try that and do this and do that, and maybe you're doing videos that you think people will like. You're usually doing videos that you think will get you viewers, and not necessarily videos that you really want to do, but you want to do some that like should bring in people. But then when you get those people, maybe you're like, okay, I'm a little comfortable now. Let me do something that's a little more me. I mean, all of these were me because I did it, but let me do something that's just really me, you know? And then when you do that, somebody could be like, the hell is that? Sellout. Stop it. So what I'm going to say is this, and I think this is probably one of the longest videos I've ever done, but all I'm saying is, in a nutshell, Brown Goddess 01, thank you for that video. The Socialite Life, thank you for that video. My Natural Sisters, thank you for what you said about maybe we don't know how to support. And all the ladies that did response videos, thank you for that. All the ladies that posted in their description box the different channels that they like and that they support, loved it. We all need to do more of that. Whether you do it once a month, whether you do it once a week, we all need to push each other, and push each other with no worries of what that is going to do to our channel. Our channel is going to be all right. But if you contact somebody and you ask them to support you and they don't, they have a right to genuinely possibly just not like your channel. They're not hating. It's just not their cup of tea. There's nothing wrong with that. But if they do, return the favor in whatever way you can. Don't just use them, because that's what turns people into that. I agree with Socialite Life. Let's not make any excuses. Let's not make that a crutch, whatever the reason may be. You are you, whether you're light skinned, whether you're dark skinned, whether you're natural hair, whether you're relaxed hair, whether you're weave, whether you're whatever. You are you. It's your job to show people why they should be looking at you, no one else's. It's no one else's problem. It's no one else's concern. It is your job to figure out what can get people to look at you and keep their eyes on you. And that is what gets people to look at you and like you. Your genuine personality, all of you, all beautiful you, whatever you are. Let's help each other out. Let's support each other in whatever way that we can. And let's not allow the negativity. Let's start letting people know that that stuff is just not cool. We're not cool with it. We're not down with it. I'm definitely not allowing the negativity. Not if I see it. I'm not allowing it into my life. I got too many things going on. There's no room. God is blessing me too much right now for me to allow your negativity to infiltrate what I'm being blessed with. And I'm not going to block my blessings by acting negative back to you. Let's all remember and keep in mind what our community may be showing to others. When you turn on that camera and you get ready to make that video, or when you get ready to type that comment, everybody is seeing that video. Everybody is seeing that comment. Everybody is seeing how we conduct ourselves. Keep that in mind. Thanks for listening, y'all. Peace and blessings.